Not the easiest lane for Spirit Breaker here.
Meanwhile, in the top lane, Faith in a bit of trouble here. 4 stacks of the sticky. This could well be your first blood. It's Bone 7. Mid, Fata going to find himself in a world of hurt. Shrapnel starting things off, but Luo charging across the map. Fissure to help break things up as Misery TP's in. Ferrari the one taking a lot of damage. He'll stay alive, but nope, ends up dying. They trade 1 for 1. Luo wants to man up under a tower, but oh, the attack speed's slow. He just couldn't swing that lantern fast enough. It's a 2 for 1. Cloud9 finding the advantage. By now, Bone 7 in some trouble. On the other side, Misery and Chuang kind of duking it out. Charge across the map onto Bone 7. Firefly still on. He wants to make it to the low ground. In comes the Space Cow, and that could be the end of him. On the other side, Faith will get finished off. What a time for a bash, and it's not enough. A 1 for 1 so far, but now Misery getting chased into the tier 1 tower. Stun on 2, even stops the Wolves. Luo, he's a madman. He still wants it. Charge coming off cooldown. He'll hit him with the stun, and that's a kill. Burning, getting credit for it. I believe the lowest in the game. Yes, indeed he is. Back towards the mid lane, though. Charge onto Fata. Assassinate gets queued up. Shrapnel's raining down from the skies. It's a kill on the Zeus.
He was 1 HP from living there. He had 255 before the assassinate hit him. I guess the Shrapnel was likely.
But different over the bottle, so we can spam a bit more. I don't know if its ability still does what he used to. Yeah, it goes into the Supernova.
It's going to be close.
He lives on 40 HP.
That would have been a huge kill for No-Tail. He's in a bit of trouble, but he can easily dive out of this. Doesn't have much threat here.
And more rotations coming in. Fissure stuns on 3 as Bone 7 joins the party.
Burning an ulti this one. He might actually die. Does he have Zeus ult? He doesn't. 70-second cooldown. Ooh. That was really uncharacteristic of Burning here.
Use for IG down in the bottom lane. They'll pressure this tier 1 tower. Glyph not available. And there's your lasso from Bone 7. Goes in onto Burning, trying to lock him in place, but the Fissure, as you mentioned, breaking the fight up. And now it's Cloud9 on the back foot. Supernova comes out to reset things, but do they have the damage? Finger Burning onto Luo. The Supernova will not go through. Gets finished off, but Burning's already gone down. Silencer as well as Spirit Breaker fall, and Bone 7 lives through the assassinate. It's a 1 for 3 with Cloud9 coming out big.
The first solutions, okay? Running after Ferrari. Ferrari's hitting it. It's about 5 hits, but he's going to take at least 100 damage here. A second illusion comes in. They might just kill Ferrari here. On the other side,
Fata, he's in some trouble. Luo charges the Nether Strike. Zeus, the first one to go down. The 8 comes out, but Luo, he's in deep. Burning, he's lost, or pardon me, Ferrari lost the Aegis. He comes back to life. Now Envy on the run, gets the Song of the Siren off. Silencer falls on the backside. It looks like Envy will live. Burning in the ultimate form, forced to run away. And another fight that does not go the way of IG.
So early here that I'd almost wonder if you don't need the movement speed. Gank on the mid lane, though.
Bone 7 in some trouble. Nether Strike gets queued up, and there's just too much damage. The lone Bat Rider gets taken out by all 5 of IG, and they'll now pressure this tier 1 tower mid. All the while up top, though, still some pushing from Envy.
He wants CS for him. He is now the highest net worth, and we're unlikely to see that change for the rest of the game.
Here we go. Bone 7 grabs Luo with the lasso. Burning, channels the ulti form. Global Silence comes out, but the follow-up just isn't there. Luo completely isolated on the low ground, will fall. Fata goes down, but gets off the ulti to finish off Burning before he goes down. The Supernova will be completed. Big Daddy stays alive. Icarus dive across. Now Chuan and Faith in a world of hurt. Chuan drops the Echo Slam, but it's not enough to stay alive. A 1 for 3 thus far, and they're in hot pursuit. They want Faith. Bone 7 has a blink in 3. And they won't dive past the tier 2. Still a great fight for Cloud9. It's only 2 to 3 in total tower count right now. Oh, mama. There was a silencer there, but you blink and you miss it. Nice finger there from Misery to secure the kill. Same level of options here for Burning. They will try to get aggressive, though. Charge across. It is coming out onto Envy. Ferrari he is low on mana. Will TP out. Ferrari, is he going to die to illusions here?
Oh, the bash. That should be Naga going down. He does end up dying.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, he died.
Supernova comes out. Fata. Nearby as well, Burning will try to finish off Misery, but Supernova stuns him up. Misery blinks back to safety. Chuan here, ring around the rosy, but he will get stuck. The jukes, a noble effort, but just not enough. Burning will end that dominating streak. And finally, IG find a decent fight and get a small net worth gain. Yeah,
Arm's really good. He's, what, almost about 1,000 ahead of where the Lycan is. Lycan's not doing bad, though. It's going to have a Necro 3, a Medallion, Vlad's. That's actually a lot of damage. We did see him kill.
Here we go. Initiation onto Chuan. Bone 7 finds him, brings him into the team. The Earth Spike from Misery will secure the kill. It's Bone 7 that gets credit, compliments of that Firefly.
Maybe he needs a Yules or something like that, though, to stop the Global Silence. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, I feel they're safe.
Big risk here, Purge. They move into the Roche Pit. It gets scouted out right away by Eternal Envy. Sets it up with the Song of the Siren. Big Daddy going to the high ground. He will Icarus dive across. IG isolated right now. Fissure kind of breaking up this fight a little bit. Goes to the Supernova. Luo going to be the first to die. Burning, nowhere to go. The dog's being caged. Just barely gets out of range of the Supernova. Could have been a lot worse for IG there. A lot of low health heroes. Bone 7 nearby, has his Mask of Madness also. A lot of movement speed on this Bat Rider. Ends up being a 2-for-0 as Silencer, as well as the Spirit Breaker get taken out, though maybe more importantly, the Roshan is denied. Burning barely lives after that Zeus ult.
Yeah,
5% more effective.
No
Looks like
misses.
Refresher will be his item of choice with that Oblivion Staff. Luo diving deep onto Big Daddy. He will Icarus dive to the high ground. Fissure breaks it up and makes some space for Luo to retreat to safety.
See the blink?
Or will it? Bone 7 grabs him with the lasso. All that movement speed pulls him into no man's land. It's an easy pickoff with Big Daddy getting credit for the kill. Burning pops his ultimate here to no avail, and it will be IG on the back foot as they head to the high ground.
No kidding. He is so fast right now. He's got Boots of Travel and a Mask of Madness already at 24 minutes. Every can definitely get kills, and he still has opportunities because there aren't Ghost Scepters yet, but at some point, Misery is going to be a problem to kill.
Nice flame break to interrupt Luo's charge. The lasso comes off before the global. Luo pulled deeper into the Cloud9 territory. Misery will be the victim of the Nether Strike. Shrapnel raining down. Gets off the finger before he goes down, potentially. Luo barely still alive. Supernova goes off on the side. And the burn from the Radiance will be enough to finish off Spirit Breaker. Now Burning a bit isolated here. We'll get into ult form, but the ensnare is there from Envy. Big damage coming out. Envy will fall, but so will the Lycan. It's a 1-for-2 so far. Not a terrible fight for IG. We'll see if they can get a little more out of it. Ferrari will debut as BKB in this exchange. Big Daddy Assassinate coming in. Not enough damage. 8 HP. He's still alive. They'll lose the Aegis instead and turning disastrous for IG. Silencer falls. Now Ferrari coming back from the Aegis. Huge damage from Fata. They bring down the Sniper. Chuan soon to fall as well. It's a full 5-man wipe in exchange for Envy. Cloud9 coming out big once more.
Last word and Global Silence, and maybe him having a refresher. Like, just get the BKB.
Lasso onto Faith. Bone 7 with that movement speed, pulling him so far away from his friends. It's an easy kill, but meanwhile in the top lane, Luo and Chuan will isolate Misery. They'll be punished for this. Fata drops the ultimate. Luo tries to TP out, but Ensnare will be there to interrupt it. Chuan taking big damage from the Zeus. Blink forward. It's an easy kill. What started as a 1-for-1 quickly devolves into a huge advantage for Cloud9 once more.
And they've almost got hard as well.
Bone 7 down bottom, taking some damage here from the Sniper, but he's just too fast. Assassinate will come through. Mask of Madness is on. Is it enough? It is! And that time, the Mask of Madness costing him his life.
Yeah. He thought that he could make it there.
In that stage of the game where the static field hurts a bunch, and the double ultimate is just so hard to deal with. Lasso onto Ferrari. Bone 7 pulling him far out of the base. Global has been used already. BKB from Ferrari. Cloud9 trying to disengage. The Supernova barely goes off. Luo gets punished. Sniper still doing a lot of damage in the backlines, but the Supernova will stun too. Song of the Siren from Envy gets turned off. Burning BKB on. Will just try to run away, as will Ferrari. Chuan with a stun to try and break things up, and now Burning caught by the Ensnare. Ultimate from Zeus enough to finish off the Silencer. IG in a lot of trouble here, Purge.
There it is.
It's
Good
the
game
GG.
Is called.
31-13. Cloud9 dominate Invictus Gaming in Game 1 of this best-of-3 loser bracket finals.